So we're going to welcome Stephen to the stage with his speech entitled, just in time, Tackling Tax. Go for Stephen!
HMRC, that's the tax people, assume that people actually want to pay tax. And every year they're bringing out new ideas because, I don't know if you know, but the tax laws are renewed every year. So there's not one embodiment of tax law, it's renewed every year. So this year they've put out this new idea round to local accountants and agents to see if they can get behind it and see how it would roll out. I'm not very happy about this one. Now, one of the interesting things about this particular tax that they're planning on introducing is that something like 65% of people could actually claim exemption from it, and sometimes they can even get a rebate. I think HMRC are gambling that people won't actually claim this rebate, or they won't actually claim exception from the tax. I mean, obviously in today's climate with Brexit and with all the supermarkets closing and everyone going down, they're looking at alternative ways of getting monies in. Traditionally, you win a profit, you pay tax on it. What they're doing now is that they've brought in this new idea, code-named the tackle tax. and it's based, they're taking any man, boy over 16 years old, they're taking that idea into taxing the size of their gentleman sausage, you know. So you know, they put, it's a very simple tax to get your head round, because you've only got 4 basic bands. You've got the luxury tax, which is like anything over 12 inches, you know. and that sort of tax is going to come in at around £4,000 a year added to your basic income. But then you've got the next level down, which is, you know, maybe 8 to 10 inches, which is the poll tax, and that's looking at around £3,000 added to the year end accounts and profits. And then they're sort of reducing it down a bit further to the privilege tax, where you've got between 6 and 8 inches, and that's looking at adding about £2,000. And then they go to between 3 and 5 inches, which is a nuisance tax, and they're not going to tax you at all on it. Now, where you've got anything over 12 inches, it's not going into the normal tax calculations, it's going to a capital gains tax. Anything under 3, you get an instant rebate. Now, the way this is going to work is that they're going to roll out an extra page in the tax returns that should be on everyone's door if they manage to pass this by next April, and you've got to fill it in right. Filling it in on a night out with the lads probably isn't the best thing to do due to the, you know, the exaggeration sort of thing. So we don't want to exaggerate. On the other hand, we don't really want to tell fibs, because they've got a whole army of inspectors with the tape measures coming round to make sure that you actually get it right. Now, I'm actually quite opposed to this tax. I shouldn't be, you know. and you know, and I think HMRC might have underestimated that most people would rather pay less tax than sort of have their confidence in their manhood, you know, reduced. So I think people will declare the real size. And I think if anyone does have problems in filling these tax returns and knowing how to sort of declare things, just let me know. You know, I'm going to have a campaign against this. You know, stop the pecker checkers. That's what it's about with me. Now, I've finished this quite quickly. I can also say that I'm available for weddings, bar mitzvahs and tax consultations.
Nice.
Sorry. My apologies.